Choose two. A manufacturing company charters a project to develop hardware and software needed to automate the company production line. The deliverable will be produced using the Agile framework. What two strategies might be appropriate to gain formal acceptance of the product scope? Formal acceptance of the product scope. Okay. Conduct a demonstration whenever enough features have been developed to form a coherent set. Not a bad option. Perform the validation scope process once the entire project is complete in accordance with the scope management plan. Okay, not a bad option, but the entire project, if we do it, it's a software. So, like, it's a hybrid thing. I wouldn't go for the entire project. Nah, I won't. Have the team demonstrate the user story of the product owner at the end of each iteration. Good thing. Asked to attend each sprint retrospective. No, D has nothing to do here. Retrospective and the but is fully decomposed on during initial project planning. No, initial project planning, we don't have to do that. I'm gonna eliminate E, I'm gonna eliminate B, and I'm gonna eliminate D. So right answer would be A and C. Acha ji, what should the project manager do next? That is the question. Question is asking what you should do next. Okay. As a project manager, you have outsourced some of the components to a vendor. During the meeting, your vendor mentioned that due to unforeseen issues, they will not be able to deliver a component in the agreement. Okay. As this will cause delay, they propose providing an alternative component, same work. So they are giving you something which they believe that it can do the same thing. So the first thing is that we need to do the impact analysis, how it can work into that. That can be something, even without going to the question, that comes to the mind. Okay, this is something I need to do. Use the alternate component. No, I'm not gonna directly use the alternate component. Inform, he says that he cannot deliver, so we are not going to go this. Concerned with the yeah, that can be an option, but please understand this thing. Elimination technique demands that you go to each and every single option, and then this is not the terminate the contract. No, this is not the option. That is not viable. I like what Faisal Zahir put. C is the right answer. Use. Due to large number of team members working remotely and the time difference between them, you are having difficulty in a coordination with them. This situation negatively impact the cohesion. What will you do? This is not a tool. This is not a tool. This is not a tool. This is communication technology like Zoom. For example, right now I'm live at least 7 places. So this is because of the technology we have. So technology need to be looked into that. What else will assist you in completing this process? You are initiating a project. You are initiating a project in a country where your organizational presence was not there before. Okay. You have reviewed the business case, benefit management plan, and MOU of the document. During a meeting, the project objectives, success criteria, and high level requirements have been determined. What else you need? Detailed document, okay, that describe how the requirements, that is requirement traceability metrics, labor law can be, that is how and when the benefits will be delivered. Okay, so let's see. C needed. Okay, C. Why you are going with the B option? C is that we need to understand the enterprise environmental factor. We need to know the compliance requirement and all those things in between. We need to know that. C was the right answer. As the question is asking, the project manager now needs to implement the response plan for these risks. That we need to look into that response plan. Okay, this is basically not C, networking to interact. That has nothing to do with that. Probability to assess the odds that the risk response will be successful. Okay, that may look like a right answer. That may look like a right answer, but the purpose of probability and impact is when you identify the risk. Now you are implement the response. It has nothing to do with it. D is eliminated. Influencing the risk influencing to encourage a risk owner to take necessary actions. It's a good option. Facilitation to improve the risk responses. Acha, in these two options, I'm gonna go with option B. Anushpa, I saw that you put answer A as an answer, but the point is that we need to facilitate to improve the risk response effectiveness. That's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. But one of the tool in the risk response in the execution is that we need to influence them. We need to talk to them that risk owner actually to the impact. What happened? Now this is a real life scenarios. You identify the risk, everything is planned, but the risk owner does not take the action. Either they are busy, they have multiple things to do it. So once the risk needs to be implemented, once the risk need to be worked into that, you need to ask risk owner to implement the action. That's why the answer is B. Planning is in progress for software development project. After applying compression technique to the max, project manager came up with a schedule of 18-month duration. You already applied the schedule compression techniques. During review of the plan, client rejects it, saying it is unacceptable. The project will not deliver value for 18 months. What is the best course? Submit a change request to update the project management plan. Okay. Crash, we cannot crash. We already do the compression technique. Apply fast tracking, we cannot do that. We already compression technique said crashing and fast tracking. I'm not gonna incorporate incremental delivery. Yes, that can helps you because he's saying that I don't want delivery at the end of 18 months. I want the delivery every single month. So D would be the right answer. You have just taken over a project in the middle of 4 out of 5 phases. The project is running behind schedule, which is attributed to poor performance of the project team. Okay, you want to improve their performance and avoid repeating past mistake. Okay, review the project team assignment. No. Lesson learned register can be. Check out the team. No. No. B is the right answer. Let's see tools and technique. Okay, retrieve in-depth data. Okay, get insights from the team. Okay, retrieve special expertise. Okay, expert judgment, confidential atmosphere. Okay, team members interview, get insight from large group, facilitated, in-depth data root cause analysis. No, large one is sorry survey. Okay, so fifth is C. Survey is for the to get the large information, get a confidential information. It is interview. Okay, fourth one is A, to get the large information. Special expertise 3 will be P. Okay. Uh, retrieve special data root cause analysis. One is D and two is E. It was an interesting one. How many of you got all the right? How many of you got all the right? Which of the below technique you will use to resolve the conflict permanently? Sometimes now this strategy, especially when you are running out of time, you don't have much time. So what you can do, you can actually, after reading the last line, go to the option, take decision in the favor of the procurement manager. Okay, by agreeing about there's an issue and that will be sorted out by next. Okay, that looks like a good option to me. It's kind of a win-win situation. So if you are in the running out of the time, sometime this technique works. Read the last line options and go away. Avoid the conflict. Okay, now I'll go to the question. You are the project manager. Your client started monitoring your project due to increase in and proceeding your team and managed to complete your project ahead of proceeding you. The last week there was a big conflict between your procurement manager and one of your team member to your project director, and he calls you from to resolve the conflict. How you want to resolve the conflict? By avoiding? No. favor of anybody, no, we need to resolve it mutually accepted. So yeah, C is the right answer of this option.